Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of this unbelievable summit.
So with 10,000 delegates attending this event, it's important for us to use our voice and let the world know what is being discussed and shared.
We need to remind ourselves of the progress that our country has made towards eliminating gender discrimination.
The global efforts to promote gender equality received a boost in July 2021 when the Generation Equality Forum adopted a global acceleration plan.
My daughter was born between 1994 and 1995. They're the ones challenging and shifting the world and shifting how we show up in the workplace specifically.
The lockdown incurred a big technological shift. Like people went and worked from home. What does work from home mean?
Facebook went down and WhatsApp went down and Instagram went down. It felt like you were cut off from everything. That tells you about where new media power lies. And I think it is going to be in making those spaces safer for women so that brave conversations can continue to be held there.
And as women in Africa really need to be actively involved in the innovations and scaling up around mechanization and new technologies based on their needs.
I think the female workforce must be seen as being integral to the sustainability and growth and success, of any country, any economy.
I've had inspiration all the way through, and I think the biggest inspiration that I had was being at the academy, being exposed to professionalism, being exposed to golden medal lifestyle.
But I must say, I think it's just grabbing the opportunities, no matter how small or how few they come, and just owning them and making them yours and just refusing to let them go by.
So we need to, and these people can only achieve when corporate is behind them.
Women are the hardest hit. Being a woman in business is about balancing multiple roles at the same time. We are all also mothers, spouses, partners, aunts, sisters, and even grandmothers.
Customers, communities, and employees come from different backgrounds and experiences, and therefore we need to ensure equitable distribution of our resources.
Is to create an environment that is conducive. It is conducive so that women can feel welcome.
Executive leadership is quite an important area to ensure diversity. Among other things, the group instituted what we call the Last Mile program, because we realized that it's one thing to say we want to promote executive leadership, but it's quite another to create an acceleration program for that.
As long as we have a society where some count and others don't count, then we cannot count on all of the people to support democracy. We cannot count on all of the people to support peace. But more than anything else, we cannot count on everyone being an active member of a resilient economy.
We need more men in these conversations because women are not going to change the system by ourselves.
And I agree fully. Excellence is non-negotiable. It is important.
The importance generally of working on your intellect as a woman. Just your intellectual capacity. We do have the knowledge. We learn accounting at school, we learn medicine, we learn this and that. But what is important now is we must go beyond that knowledge into using it.
And disabled people, like non-disabled people, want to be able to financially support ourselves, be able to get financial support when we need it, and ultimately to be seen as an integral part of our communities so that government and civil society really understand. In the world today, according to WHO and the World Bank, at least 15% of the population have disabilities.
We have very rudimentary understandings of what it means to have women in leadership, what it means to engage in deep listening, to reflect on power relations and policy and organizational culture.
What stops us being able to carry it through? Because the reality is you promote people who have the experience because that gives them legitimacy. People gain the experience because they are provided with opportunities. So at a relatively junior level, if I provide opportunities to person A rather than person B, within 2 years, the reality is person A is going to be much better placed for the promotion.
So what we're doing in Hawaii is a campaign called Bodies Back. And it's really about having the collective power to decide how our bodies are used.
Ensure that these qualifications prepare our learners for the future of work. We need to make them ready for 4IR.
At North Star Alliance, it was a matter of innovation quickly.
If something is available on a mobile device, a young single mom could be in the gym on a treadmill and learning at the same time.
And that's a wrap. Thank you, Standard Bank, and thank you, Leanne, for hosting us for the last 2 days. And a massive thank you to all of our delegates. We really hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And for the big reveal, we're excited to announce that the Standard Bank Top Women Conference will be back next year on the 12th and 13th of October.
See you